Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to math. Okay, today we're dealing with still arcs. Okay, last class it was arcs in angles. Today is arcs in chords. Okay, all right. So today we're also dealing with inscribed polygons. Okay, you might ask yourself, what is an inscribed polygon? Okay, it looks complicated. It sounds complicated. It's really not. Okay, inscribed polygons is just a fancy way of saying a polygon or a figure, okay, inside a circle, okay, which means that since we're dealing with chords, okay, we're still dealing with arcs in chords, this polygon has 4 chords. We have our center. All we're trying to do is find the measurement of the arcs, okay. Later on in the semester, or should I say in these 6 weeks, we're going to start finding out the angles, okay? Today we're starting with the very basic stuff. All we're looking for is the measurement of the arc. You might ask yourself, how do we find the measurement of the arc? It's very, very simple, okay? All we have to know is a circle equals 360 degrees, right? We also have to know how many parts it's cut into, meaning how many arcs, and then just divide that number, okay? So, notice that we have 1 arc, 2 arcs, 3 arcs, and 4 arcs. Okay? So we have 360, because that's what a circle equals. 360 divided by 4, which equals, any suggestions? If you said 90, good. 90. Okay? So the measurement from A to B is 90. From B to C is 90. From D to C is 90, the arc. And then D to A is 90. Okay? That is all we're doing today. Just finding the arc. Okay? Later on we'll start finding the angles. You might ask yourself, how do you know it's 90? Because all squares and rectangles, okay, have edges that are perpendicular, okay? They intersect at a certain degree, which is a 90 degrees angle. So if you look at this, 90, if you get the base from B to C, you get 180 because you have 90 and 90. So when you find the angle, which I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself here, okay, equals 90 if you divide by 2. If you add 90 and 90 is 180, divide by 2 is 90. So the angle is 90 degrees. Okay? Alright. Let's do one more just to be on the same page. Okay? Make sure you write it down. Alright, this time we're going to do another shape. Again, we have our circle, we have our center. This time, we're going to do let's see if it comes out. We're going to do a pentagon. Let's see if it goes from here to here, from here to here. Then from here to here, from here to here. Okay? We have A, B, C, D, and E. Okay? Again, all we have to do is find out how many arcs we're dealing with. Okay? How many pieces. And then we divide it from 360. Okay? So you have 360 again, divided by, how many pieces are we dealing with this time? Let's count. We have 1 from A to B, 2 from B to C, 3 from C to D, 4 from D to E, and finally E to A is 5. So we have 360 divided by 5. Okay. If you don't know how many times 5 goes in 360? There's always a calculator. Okay? So So you have 360 divided by 5, which is, look at that. Well, you really can't see it, but it's 72. Okay? So each one of these arcs, the measurement or units is 72. Okay? All right. Very, very simple, right? All right. Make sure you write it as well for your notes. Okay, remember, we had 5 pieces, so we divide 360 into 5 pieces, okay? Now it's your turn, all right? The ones I want you to do it for, you're gonna do the same thing, okay? You are gonna have a triangle inside, a triangle inside your circle, so inscribed triangle. You're also gonna have an inscribed square, and finally an inscribed octagon. You know what? Let's do it a little simpler. Let's go with parallelogram. No, we can't because it's sideways. Let's go with trapezoid. Okay, so we have a triangle, a square, and a trapezoid. All right, so remember, find how many arcs you're dealing with for each one, and then just tell me what are the measurements of those arcs, okay? Very, very simple today, okay? That's just the beginning, a little bit of what's to come, okay? All right, make sure you submit your answers as soon as you're done watching the video, and I'll be waiting for your email.